welcome back to my channel. Here we are going to solve a question that has to do with construction of a triangle, and the question that I'm going to solve, I have it on my laptop. I'm going to read the question right now. So the question says that construct an isosceles triangle PQR which has a perimeter of 200 millimeters and vertical height of 60 millimeters. Draw an inscribed circle to the triangle. I will read the question again. Construct an isosceles triangle PQR which has a perimeter of 200 millimeters and a vertical height 60 millimeters. Draw an inscribed circle to the triangle. So let's see how this question can be solved. So what we have to do first is to draw a horizontal line. So we draw a horizontal line like this. Alright, so I'm going to take a point on this line. So I'm going to have a point on this line. Okay, so let me call this point. So this point, I will call it point O here. Alright, I'll call it point O. The next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a measurement, so of 100 millimeters from point O to this side. So why am I taking 100 millimeters? The reason is that when you have this kind of question, so what you have to do, you divide the given perimeter by 2 and you draw half of it. Divide the given perimeter by 2 and draw half of that perimeter. So that is how we do it when it comes to a question like this. So from point O to this point is 100 millimeters. So I have 100 millimeters here. So this point here, I'm going to call it point. So I will call this point, I will call it okay, so just let me call it point L. So let me call it point L. So that's what I will put there. So next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to construct a perpendicular line at this point O here. We want to draw a perpendicular line at this point O. So to do that, so put the midpoint of the compass at point O here and extend the pen point of the compass to a convenient radius. So draw a semicircle. So draw a semicircle like this. Okay. Then we are going to bisect this semicircle for us to draw the perpendicular line. So so we draw an arc here. Alright, so bringing it to this point here. So here we draw an arc which intersects the previous arc. So now, so we are going to draw a line. So from point O through the point of intersection of the arcs, and it goes like this. Alright, so we have what? We have this perpendicular line. So now it's on this line that we are going to get the altitude or the height that we are given, which is 60 millimeters. So with the compass, take a measurement of 60 millimeters on the ruler. So like this. So put the midpoint at point O here and make an arc on this line. So this point now, so it's going to be point R. So we have R at this point. Okay. Now the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to join LR together. We join LR together. We join LR together like this. Okay. We join LR together. So we have this. Now the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to bisect distance LR. And how do we do that? Put a big point on the compass here at L. Extend the compass to a convenient radius. And we draw. So more than half of L here, LR. So draw an arc here and draw an arc here. Okay. Alright, so we put the point at R here, and here we draw an arc here, then we also draw an arc here. So we join the point of intersection of the arcs together like this. Okay. So wherever the bisector of LR touch this horizontal line OL, so we are going to take note of it. So this is it. this point, and this point is point P. This is point P of the triangle. So now, the next thing that we are going to do to locate point Q, so this distance OP is half of the base of the triangle. So half of the base of the isosceles triangle that we asked to construct. So we are going to take distance. So just put the midpoint of the compass here at O, extend it to point P, extend it to point P here. Okay, then turn it to this side and make an arc here on this line. So this point here is point Q. So this is point Q. So what we need to do now is that, so we join PR together as a side of the isosceles triangle, like this. Okay, then we join QR together as the other side. Okay, then we make PQ a thick line, and we have the isosceles triangle in place. So, alright, so this is the isosceles triangle that we have to construct. This is how we have to do it. But the question says that we should draw an inscribed circle to the triangle. We have to draw an inscribed circle to the triangle. So let's see how we can do that. So to draw an inscribed circle, we have to bisect any two angles in the triangle. We have to bisect any two angles in the triangle. So we want to determine the one that we want to bisect. So I'm bisecting the angle at P and the angle at Q. So let's see how that goes. So to bisect an angle, we need 3 arcs. So just extend the compass to a convenient radius, pinpoint at P, then draw an arc here. So draw an arc like this. Okay. Then put the pinpoint at Q here, and then you draw an arc. So put it at point Q, then draw an arc like this. Okay. The next thing that we are going to do is that put the pinpoint at this point here, where this arc touch line PR, put it here, and extend to a convenient radius. This is okay for me. So draw an arc here. Draw an arc here like this. And then put it at this point here on PQ. Draw an arc. Okay. So the two arcs intersect at this point here. So I'm going to draw a line from R passing through the point of intersection of the arcs, and it goes like this. Okay, then we come to Q. So putting the pinpoint here at this point, so then we make an arc here. So make an arc here like this. Then we put it at this point here on line QR. Then we make an arc here. So I can see where they intersect. So they intersect at this point here. They intersect at this point. So I'm now going to draw a line. So from Q through the point of intersection of the arcs, and it goes like this. Alright, so then the next thing that we are going to do here is that, so the two bisectors, they intersect at this point here. This is where they intersect. So I'm going to make this to be point, okay, so I think I've written O there. So let me call it O prime. So O prime. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to bisect this angle here. This angle, I bisect this angle. And how do we do that? Put the midpoint at point O here. Then extend to a convenient radius. So you draw an arc like this. Then put it at this point. So extend to a convenient radius. So you draw an arc like this. So put it at this point here. Then draw an arc. So the two arcs intersect at this point here. So we are going to draw a line from point O through that point. Okay, so we draw a straight line. So draw a line. Okay, so wherever this line touches the base here, So I'll just call it, so PQRS. So this point is, okay, so this is still point O here. Let me leave it, this is O prime, so let me leave it like that. So what we have to do now is that we put the midpoint at this point O here, O prime. Then we extend to point O on the side of the triangle. Okay, so a circumscribed circle is a circle that touches the three sides of a triangle. Let me say it again. A circumscribed circle is a circle that touches the three sides of, an inscribed circle, is not circumscribed. We're asked to construct an inscribed circle. So an inscribed circle is a circle that touches the three sides of a triangle. An inscribed circle is a circle that touches the three sides of a triangle. So not circumscribed. I'm sorry for that. So now, so we are going to draw. Okay, so we go on like this. So we draw from here, and it goes like this. Okay, so let me draw and go in this direction. Okay, so this is it. So this is the circle that we call inscribed circle that touches the three sides of the triangle. All right, so we get it done. All right, so this is it. It's as simple as I've done it here. All you need to do is to practice. When you practice this, you become a master at this work. Thank you, and keep on practicing. God bless you.